guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is the day we're finally doing inventory numbers. I kind of delayed about this because I wasn't sure what to do, if I was gonna do in details into my collection, but I was like, okay, no, it's inventory numbers. I'm not gonna take you through like everything that I have. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, here's my eyeshadow collection, I have this brand, this palette by this brand, this brand. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna tell you the numbers, and there's a lot of numbers. So, but I think we all knew that. We expected that, you know, that was gonna come. It's gonna be a lot of numbers. If you watch Shop My Stash videos, you know I have a lot of makeup, and it makes me happy, and I'm not sorry about any of it. And if this triggers you or upsets you or anything like that, that's life. It's just makeup. Let's just move on. If you enjoy it and you want to see more in detail of what I actually have, let me know in the comments below. I would be willing to film an actual like collection videos. It will have to be multiple videos, and you'll know why. Yeah, I feel I'm fall mood. I'm so ready for fall. I am ready for it. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't have much to say other than I'm here. I'm finally doing it. I'm wearing that Rare Beauty foundation, the Selena Gomez foundation. It's Selena Gomez, right? I'm not like totally going off topic or making things up. It's so beautiful. Oh, it looks absolutely beautiful. I hope like the camera is picking it up, but in person it looks really beautiful. I picked up the shade 250W. When I first applied it, I was like, yikes, that's yellow. But actually with powder and everything, I like it. And for lips, we're just going with clear lip gloss. That was a really long intro. If you're new to my channel, you probably already clicked out. If you're, you know, a regular here, you're probably like, okay, just get to the point, tell me the numbers. Anyways, so here's what I did when I did my inventory. I actually pulled out every single product that I have. I didn't dump it all on the floor at one time, but let's say I did I basically started with lip products. So every single lip product that I have, I typed it out on numbers. I have a Mac computer, so I have numbers, and I typed up, like, let's say I said lip liner, and then I typed the brand, the name of the lip liner. Some of them are like 24 hour something, and then the shade name. I did that for basically every single makeup product I own. It wasn't like an overnight thing. I think I did the lip products. I started my lip products in September of last year. The only thing I had for a while was just lip products, like anything lip related. So lip liner, lip gloss, liquid lipstick, bullet lipstick, lip scrub, like lip treatment. I did all of that. And then recently I was like, okay, let's just do the rest of it, because when I do Shop My Stash videos, it's kind of, I feel like I always reach for the same thing. And by having the inventory and actually like the name of each product, I can go back after I pull it in for Shop My Stash. I can go back and I can highlight that product, be like, okay, I used this one, so next time I want to shop my stash, let me make sure that I pull something else in that I don't normally do. And the other reason is mainly for eyeshadow palettes. I felt like some of my eyeshadow palettes I wasn't pulling in at all. So I wanted to randomize eyeshadow palettes, and that's how the whole thing started. And I've been telling you, like, okay, inventory is coming, inventory is coming. I know some people are kind of like, I mean, if you normally watch my videos, you know I have a lot of makeup. My Shop My Stash videos are always about an hour long. I do have a lot of makeup. It makes me happy. I've purchased pretty much everything, unless there's some stuff that was gifts from my friends. I don't receive PR. I don't receive anything complimentary. Maybe just like one lipstick I got one time from Octoly for review purposes. But that's it. Everything else I purchase myself, or, you know, gifts from my family. They know how much I love makeup and all that. So this is just me telling you, these are my numbers. I don't have anxiety about any of my numbers. I don't have regrets. I don't have goals. I don't have any of that. I like what I have, and it makes me happy. And I like talking about makeup. I like sharing everything about makeup with you guys. Now, you're like, come on. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, so I have my inventory, and I'll share screenshots of like how I did my inventory with you guys throughout the video, because I did have a couple of people ask me like, okay, how did you do it? How did you go about it? So again, I started like one category at a time. Like, you know, lips was my first thing, and that's because I wanted to start the lip roulette, and again, that was a year ago. And then after that, I think the first thing I did was concealer and foundation, because I know I have a foundation addiction, but I just was like, okay, how much of a foundation addiction do I have? So I tackled it one at a time, and again, I keep track of if I have been, the past 2 times I filmed my stash, or 3 times maybe, I have been keeping track like, okay, I pulled this guy in, I used it. So again, so I can show my products the love that they deserve. Here we go. Now, numbers themselves are on my phone, and we'll start with lips, and that's because that was like the first column in my sheet. For lip liners, I have 21 lip liners. For bullet lipsticks, I have 83. For liquid lipsticks, I have 70, and for lip glosses, I have 76. For lip crayons, I have 25. For lip scrub, I have 2, and for lip treatment, 19. I actually finished 2 lip scrubs this year. Go me. I did not even know that I was very proud of that progress. That's a lot of lip products. Actually, I didn't total out how many lip products it is. Maybe I should do that real quick. That'd be kind of interesting. Okay. 296 lip products. Who knew? Yeah, nobody. I didn't. Okay. Next I have, and then here's where I kind of started like, okay, maybe I should do it kind of like how the order I will put on my makeup. Let's do primers. For like face primers, most of them are like actual like, you know, cream, lotion, whatever. I think I only have 1 or 2 that are like primer mists, and they're actually called primer mists. It's not like a MAC Prep and Prime. That was counted in the setting spray category, but if it says like primer mist, this is in primers. For primers, mini size primers, I have 31, and in none of these numbers I am not counting like foil samples that I would get. Like, let's say I placed an order and I got okay, just an example, like I got a thing like this, oops, like concealer, you know, like samples like this, pod concealers. Those are not counted, okay? This is just like deluxe sizes. Yeah, that's what's in the numbers. 31 mini primers. Full-size primers, I own 19. And eyeshadow primers, which includes 1 glitter glue, I have 8. Let's go to concealers. For concealers, I own a total of 38 concealers. I own 3 color correctors, and those are mainly like peach color correctors. They're not like red, green, and purple, and just peachy colors that I can use under the eye. Foundations. Mini size foundations, I have 11. Full size foundations, I have 50. That's 50. Powder foundations, I have 5. And like mixers, and mixers are kind of like darkening drops, lightening drops. I do have some Studio Fix foundations from MAC that are like super glowy foundations. They call them, is it called Studio Fix? What are they called? Those guys. Oh, Hyper Real foundations. I have a couple of those. So that falls under the mixers category, and that's 6. Okay. For powders, for pressed powders, I have 26 pressed powders. That could be like banana pressed powder. It could be like even pressed powder that I use as finishing powder. Like all sorts of pressed powders, but you know, for the face or under eyes. Loose powders, I have 30. So total powders, 56 powders. To-do. Okay. For bronzers and contour palettes or like duos, that would include like the Wet n Wild what are they called? The color icon, you know how it's bronzer and highlight shade. would fall under bronzer contour palette category. I have 12 of those. Pressed bronzers, like single pan pressed bronzer, I have 49. Cream bronzers, I have 5. And loose powder bronzers, I have 2. Eyeshadow palettes, I have 100 eyeshadow palettes. And just for shits and giggle, I decided to calculate how many pans I have in these eyeshadow palettes, and I have 1,165 pans. Not like I hit pan on those. No, they're 1,165 like eyeshadow pans, shades in all of these 100 palettes. Wow, did you see that one coming? I did. I actually did pretty good this year decluttering some eyeshadow palettes. I had well over 100. 100. It's not so bad actually. Moving right along, for blushes, I have pressed blushes, I have 84. Loose blushes, I have 4. Cream blushes, I have 7. And for blush palettes, I have 6. Let's talk about something here, or I guess, well, we'll be talking about it in when we talk about face palettes. Blush palettes would be like everything is blush, but if it's like 2 blushes and a highlight, that that would go in my like face palette category. Okay, highlights. Pressed highlights, I have 71. Loose highlights, I have 8. Cream highlights, I have 21. And highlight palettes, I have 14. Honestly, the one that really surprised me here was the cream highlights. 21 cream highlights? Like, how? A lot of them are, you know, those Max Strobe, yeah, they're Max Strobe creams. The little one, like the deluxe sizes ones. I have, I think, like 3 or 4 of those in the shade Pink Light. I do have a couple of Cover FX, like the liquid highlights. I think that's what drove that number to 21. Hey, 21 cream highlights, okay, we'll live with it. For face palettes, which includes duos, let's say there's a, again, like, so if it's 2 blushes and a highlight, or a bronzer, blush, and a highlight, or, you know, that kind of thing. Highlight as in like high points of the cheek highlight, not contouring highlight. They would fall under the face category. Duos would be kind of like the e.l.f., those bite-size blush and a highlight. I also put those in the face category. And a total for face palettes are 49. For setting sprays, I have 36. For single shadows, and includes like single things of glitter, I have 93. For eyeliners, I have 43 eyeliners. That includes like cream eyeliners, liquid liners, pencil liners. That's it. Yeah, that's it. They don't make any other ones. Well, cream eyeliners would be like the pots, you know. For mascaras, full-size mascaras, I have 13. I would say maybe like 10 of them are new and 3 are open, I think. Mini mascaras, I have total of 10, and again, I think I only have 1 open of the mini mascaras. The rest are not open. Lash primers, I have 3. That would be like the Lancome white stuff, or like the L'Oreal voluminous primer, eyelash primer. Brow pencils, I have 10. Brow gel, pomade, powder, that like all other brow stuff, I have 6. It's not bad. Mascaras and brow products, not so bad. You know, it will just take me a few years to get through it, but hey, it is what it is. Those are the numbers. Did you guys expect this? Did you not expect it? What do you think about it? Again, if you would be interested in actually seeing all of the products, like kind of like how I said, you know, like if you want me to sit down, lay it all out, be like, okay, here's my blush collection. I have this blush, I have this blush, and this blush, and you know, that kind of thing. Let me know in the comments below. I think these would be pretty long videos, I mean, obviously, but let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested. I will try and make the time to film them. For now, I just hope that this satisfied your curiosity, and that you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, I do hope that you subscribe, stick around. Again, leave me a comment down below. I would love to chat with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.